All right, so this is how I landed a qualified listing appointment at 2 a.m. in the morning on Autopilot using AI. We're gonna hop in my screen on my computer right now, and I'll show you how the process works and how we actually landed that appointment at 2 a.m. All right, so now we are on the computer. So this is inside our CRM that we give access to our clients. How that works essentially is we teach them how to generate their own leads, right? Through multiple channels online so that they don't have to depend on anyone else. And for example, that specific lead was generated at 2 a.m. More specifically, 1:47 a.m. right here, as you can see, okay? And that lead, came through one of our clients' ad on Facebook. And that lead basically gave us their name, email, and phone number. And they also told us that they want to sell. Now, what most people do is when they generate a lead, they just generate a lead and then they send it in their CRM or on a Google Sheet, and then they just call them back whenever they can. But that's a huge mistake. That's why most of you guys don't succeed with real estate lead generation. It's because you don't have an automated system that can actually do the work for you while you're not available. So I'll show you the difference. So first thing is when the lead is generated, there's an email being sent that is customized, all right? And right here, you can see there's also an SMS being sent automatically. So a minute later, basically we send a custom message just saying, hey, thank you for responding to my ad. I just saw that you were looking to sell. Is that correct? And then she said, yes, awesome. And then we start asking them some questions. And now this is all automated based on what the lead answers. So you can see here, she says, yes, great, thank you. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about your property to serve you better? And then the lead says, I will be available to answer you this Tuesday, March 8th in the afternoon. And then that's still the AI, all right? So like immediately after, like a few seconds after, we don't send it immediately because otherwise it just looks too much like an AI, but we want to make it look real. If you want to talk about this, in person, we could have a short phone call, free and without any obligation of a few minutes together. Is that okay with you? And then she's like, yes, thanks. All right. And that's funny because, we proposed like a phone call, but she already like proposed one, which is actually funny. And it still works, right? Like we tested that whole process like multiple times. Whereas if someone says something, like a lead says something that is like outside the script, it still works with the message that the AI sent after that, right? Because you don't want to look bad in front of these. So then she's like, yes, thanks, perfect. Is there a time that suits you on my calendar here? And now it's not showing up, but there's a calendar link basically that we send directly so they can book a call. And then she answered again, I'll be available, the same basically message. I think she just copy and pasted March 8th. And then boom, after that, that's when our client's ISA jumped in, called the lead, and then, the next morning, just to confirm the appointment on March 8th at a specific time and date. And then you can see here, like telephone appointment confirmation. Then, our client gets a confirmation with the time and the specific day. And then boom, there's a reminder after that for the call. Can you confirm that you have indeed added it to your calendar, please? And then, so 24 hours, there's 24 hours, 6 hours, and 1 hour before the actual phone appointment or listing appointment. And then she actually confirmed, well received. Again, like 6 hours before, she's like, okay. And then all of these are being sent basically by email as well. And then 1 hour before, you send these little emojis, whatever. And then boom, there's the call, right? So that's pretty much how we helped our client get a listing appointment on Autopilot at 2 a.m. in the morning, doing absolutely nothing. And that's how you can do the same. If you have an AI that can actually respond to the lead by SMS. And by the way, this is all through texting. This is not using Messenger. Like most people use a chatbot. This is not a chatbot on Messenger. Like people know what a chatbot is nowadays on Messenger, and they can tell they can tell it's automated. You have these little options with ManyChat and stuff like that. And it's not that genuine. But what's really good about that system that we built is that it's through SMS, right? So you don't even know, like, because no one else is doing it, right? It's like automated through text. You think that you are texting that person on your phone, on iMessage or whatever, you know, the phone you use, and it's just natural. So one thing you want to have though as well is also a calendar where people can book in directly, okay? And the reason why that works so well is because nowadays people don't necessarily like to be called, especially if they don't know the number, right? And more people, especially if you look at the younger generation, for example, my generation and the one, you know, even younger than me, it's like worse than this, right? Like if they get a call, they never pick up, right? And no one calls, you know, at that age, like they just text first, and that's what they are most comfortable with. Now it's getting like this more and more, right? Because my generation is getting older and older. Like as time goes on, you'll start to get more of my generation as clients. And like if someone calls me and I don't know the number, like I never pick up. Like my phone's always on airplane mode anyways, just because I'm focusing on my business and on working. And then I never give my personal phone number anyways to no one, just because, you know, I want to protect my time. But I'm more likely to respond to a text than a phone call. If someone calls me and I don't know the number, automatically my head, I think, you know, it's a spammer, it's someone trying to sell me something, it's the bank trying to whatever, or it's like, you know, this Chinese company telling me that my credit card has been frauded, whatever, right? So anyways, that goes to say that you need to absolutely have a flow of SMS that is automated to generate listing appointments on autopilot, and not just have one single message that is being sent automatically, because that won't cut it. It's literally the difference between getting a listing or losing it to another agent because you took too much time to actually get back to that lead. Guys, if you are new to the channel, my name is Mikael Berube. I help real estate agents get new listings every single month through marketing systems just like this one that I showed you. I want you to subscribe to the channel right now because I upload 3 videos per week, and also hit the like button because it helps the channel, it helps us help more agents, it helps us help you as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one.